Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of What's Wrong with Wrestling, Wednesday Night War podcast. I'm Andrew Pisano, along with my brother Joe Pisano and Josh Reese.
I am back on the B show, which covers the C show, which is really the A show. Evening, gentlemen.
Yeah, I guess that checks out.
Took me a
What's
while
up,
for
Josh?
that. What's up, Joe?
How are you?
It's been a fucking long time.
I know. Look at you.
Oh.
Back in the saddle.
Yeah.
As requested by literally someone.
Someone. Yeah.
So
I'm a
congrats
fan
on
favorite. I don't know if you heard that.
that. Yeah.
You want to thank that someone right now?
Thank you.
He's sitting, well, he's that way. He's Andrew.
That wasn't me. Anyways.
All right. Well, are Reese's Pieces back?
Reese's Pieces is back.
Yeah.
In
I guess no
full
more Pisano's
strength.
perspective then.
You can do both. You can fight over it.
That is way too many words.
Well,
Pisanos?
It's above the
That's
pay
two
grade.
words.
Pisano's
the same as
perspective.
it's the same
but
as Reese's
it's
Pieces.
like 36 characters. Mine's like
Reese's
barely
Pieces. Pisano's perspective. Yeah, it's like two more.
anything. Yeah. It's done.
Two more syllables.
Yeah,
That's a
That's
lot.
gonna shut it down for Josh Reese. So hey, this Wednesday night we had some amazing shows. Pretty good stuff.
Better than Monday Night Raw, I would imagine.
Clearly,
Always.
AEW's trying a little bit more to develop storylines. That's good.
Definitely better than SmackDown as well.
Yep.
And
But-
you don't even have to watch SmackDown to know that.
We already know these two shows are better than Raw and SmackDown. It's not about that.
Right.
It's about which show is better than the other, AEW or NXT.
It was close this week.
I'll give you close this week, but I mean, I think there's a clear winner again.
I think so.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we'll find out. So,
Boom.
NXT starts with Rhea Ripley versus Bianca Belair.
Yeah.
Io Shirai came out.
They
and
mentioned like, was it for something or it was just for a consideration? It was like
Number
one of those
one
considerations.
contender.
future considerations.
I thought it was for
Future.
the number one contender who would face Shayna.
They were talking about it, but they didn't make it official. So I think
No.
it was more like they'll be in the driver's seat.
the
Yeah,
winner
for a
will have
future-
momentum.
Right.
Pretty much. Yeah, because, well, they're clearly making Ripley, just work her way up the ladder, beating Bianca, and then clearly she's going to have to beat Io and all that stuff. So, yeah, Io Shirai comes out and attacks Ripley while the ref was checking on Belair. Belair then hit Ripley with a spear and went for the pin, but Ripley kicked out. Io then got on the apron, but then Candice LeRae pulls her off. And then Ripley got the win with the pump handle bomb. And then next week they say that Shirai is going to fight Candice, so I would imagine the winner of that match fights Ripley to decide who the number one contender
That would be
is.
the number one
And obviously that's going to be Io Shirai.
Yep.
It was just amazing watching that match, and those two women put on a better match than any fucking match I've seen Shayna Baszler have. It's disgusting.
I don't know about any match, but this was a very good
Most.
match. This is a very good
Really
match.
Yeah,
Kind of
most,
like how the interference didn't really affect the outcome.
Yeah.
Like it was cool.
Yeah,
It was cool.
good one.
yeah, because Ripley ain't losing.
Right.
Next up, we go outside the arena where Kathy Kelly interviews Pete Dunne, who is walking with his former rival.
Yeah.
I mean,
Former
biggest
best friend.
rival.
For sure. They had to have been best friends. at
Best
some
friends now.
point. Oh, best
now
friends
they're
now.
best friends.
friends.
Current
Yeah.
best friends.
Best friends now.
Former mortal enemy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So he's walking with Tyler Bate, and Kathy asks Dunn about his loss to Damian Priest, and Dunn says, Priest did what he had to do. Tyler Bate says, didn't he hit you low? And then Dunn says, no excuses, but I promise you, he has a receipt coming. And then Kathy asks about Killian Dane, but Dunn says, I don't care about Killian Dane, and he walks away.
Was that a direct threat to Priest's balls?
Yeah.
He's
I
got
think
something
so.
coming to him.
Yeah.
Nuts shot.
Hopefully.
A receipt to his
And then
balls?
Maybe
Priest-
he'll like he does with the fingers. He'll like twist his nuts.
Oh shit! And rip his nuts off.
Or at least try to, but then Priest will pull down his pants and reveal that he doesn't have any genitalia.
Nope. He is a
Nothing there.
vampire. Vampires don't really have do they? Maybe they do. No
do.
balls. No reproducing balls.
He's like, I
Unless
removed,
it's Twilight. Then
I removed those years ago.
Right.
Ripped them right off.
Yeah.
Didn't want any distractions.
Yeah. And I fed them
Smart.
to myself.
Oh boy.
Well,
Because
or-
he's
How
bi-curious.
far will
that
we go?
got dark.
Is that what bicurious people do? That's
Yes.
quite a
Vicarious
accusation.
vampires. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So they eat their own. Yeah, that's right.
Right. Okay.
crazy.
Let's move on. We have Matt Riddle versus Cameron Grimes with Tyler Bate in the front row. Grimes goes for his finisher right away, like he's been doing every week. But Riddle ducks, and then he goes for his knee strike, but Grimes avoids it. And then mid-match, Riddle gives Grimes a jackhammer, and the crowd chants Riddle, Riddle. So that was interesting.
Very.
Lots of really cool counters in this match. Grimes goes for his finish again, but Riddle catches him, hits a power bomb, knee strike, and then the Bro Derek for the win. And then the crowd does the Riddle/Goldberg chant again after the match. Riddle offers Grimes a fist bump, but Grimes turns him down. Tyler Bate then offers Grimes a fist bump, but Grimes shoves him, so Tyler knocks him out with a single punch to the jaw. It's Tyler's like, look up here, Pop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was fine with it. It's kind of his thing.
Yeah.
Plus, I hate Grimes.
He does it well.
Yeah, Grimes' character, not a real big fan of, but I mean, he was pretty fucking good in the ring.
This is the least I've hated him because he had a good match with Riddle.
Right.
A very good match with Riddle.
Yes.
The guy can wrestle. His gimmick is just like,
Yeah, I don't know what he is. A
remember
country top man?
He's
Top
the
hat
Mad
man?
Hatter
yeah,
like
but like
country?
a angry,
With the-
dirty,
with the hat.
homeless Hatter.
I don't know.
And he does come out to country music, so I don't know what. Like I don't know.
Yeah,
It's weird.
it's not fully developed there.
And he's got so much hair,
Yeah. A lot of hair.
Yeah,
a lot of gross body hair.
A lot of hair.
he won't be on a WWE real TV.
I feel like he's like 3 different gimmicks, and they don't know what to be.
I
It's
agree
like,
with that. And I think they like him a lot.
Clearly,
They like him a lot.
he's on the show every week.
Yeah.
And this was his second loss ever.
Well, wins and losses don't matter in WWE, but you know, he's
not
getting
like they do in AEW.
he's getting FaceTime with the big names.
Yeah.
So that's
Definitely.
good. Yeah.
Next up, we have the Forgotten Sons versus Breezango and a mystery partner. Breeze and Dango come out dressed as Tom Cruise from Top Gun. I love this. Every time we see them, they're going to be dressed as someone else.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's pretty cool.
And they got the 2 hot chicks with them again.
Yep.
And they're directing traffic.
Yep.
It was great.
You got to think they're having so much fucking fun.
Sex. Oh.
They're probably having so much sex too.
Yeah.
But I mean,
With those 2 chicks.
Prince pretty?
Maybe.
Oh, I thought, yeah, with the girls. With the girls.
Who knows? Maybe they do everything. It's
the girls.
it's Miami after all.
And they're
Or
Tom
Orlando.
Cruise, you know?
Yeah.
They're dressed as Tom Cruise.
Right, which we all know him and Iceman fucked hard in Top Gun. I mean, don't kid yourself.
Wait, is that where they're picking up in the sequel?
the volleyball scene? They didn't have to be shirtless. They didn't
Yeah.
have to be rubbing each other. They high-fived, then they went low.
yeah, that was
didn't
a
show it
very
to us.
sexually charged high five.
For
too.
sure.
But it's funny how, just like last time, Beth Phoenix is like clearly acting like she's turned on by these guys.
Yeah.
And then she said, you know, they offered to teach me how to fly. They said I need to keep my hand on the throttle, but if the throttle is too big, then I should use 2 hands.
Yeah, I mean, that was, I mean, it's Beth Phoenix. I don't know. It's Edge's wife.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I like how she's acting so oblivious to all the sexual
Amazing.
innuendos, you know,
Amazing.
every time. Like, Ed should just show up once and be like, what the fuck?
Like, she's the fucking Glamazon. Like, I'm going to fuck you tonight. You're not I'm going to fuck you. Like, I'm an Amazon
Yeah.
beast of a woman.
Well,
And then she's like, what? Sex?
She's gotten pretty good at commentary. Like, you know, Renee never really got good. Like, if they wanted to put another woman on Raw or SmackDown, they could definitely go with her.
Yeah, and I a former wrestler is always going to know more about what's going on in the ring and can talk towards it.
Knows what
Where
the
Renee
moves-
is just like, I was a model kind of before this.
Corey, stop making fun of me.
Yeah.
That's all it was.
Certainly less annoying.
So Breezango's partner is Isaiah Swerve Scott, who
Okay.
did some crazy shit.
Yeah.
At one point, Riker was tied up on the apron. Scott jumped off the top rope, then onto Riker's chest, and then did a backflip
That
off
was-
his chest
Yeah.
onto Blake and Cutler outside,
That was
Yeah.
nuts.
which
That was
made
very creative.
made Ronaldo yell, "Great Scott!"
Yeah, sure.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds like it.
0 for 1.
Yeah.
Actually, I didn't really pay much attention to Ronaldo's comments because I was watching I watched NXT today at work with the volume on low, so I didn't really hear Ronaldo that much, which is fantastic.
Yeah,
for
probably
me.
increase your enjoyment. It does.
He had a line that's my worst comment,
Okay,
and he had one that I
Spoiler.
didn't I didn't hate. The geek in me kind of liked.
sometimes
And it was
does.
during this match. And he said, "These three have more chemistry than the periodic table." I was like, okay, all right. At least it made sense.
Well,
The
yeah.
other one that I'll say for awards didn't really make any sense.
Yeah,
And his references usually either really old or don't relate.
yeah,
But yeah, more chemistry than a periodic table. All right,
right.
I'm down.
So Scott got the win with a kick to the back of Blake's head, and then some awkward dancing after the match.
Yeah.
I don't know what Scott was doing.
It made me
It's weird.
fear that he will eventually be a replacement for R-Truth.
For R-Truth? No, R-Truth is never going to be replaced.
Never. I mean, he's like 70
He's
now.
gonna be
He doesn't
85
even- okay.
defending the 24/7.
I think he's like 50 or almost. Like, he doesn't even wrestle anymore.
No.
He gets rolled up. You
Yeah.
could do that. First of all, he's still in great. R-Truth still is in great shape. True. And whenever his shirt's off, he's ripped.
Yeah.
So like, all he does is get rolled up and rolls other people up. Like,
Pat Patterson, 24/7 champion. Just saying.
well, yeah. Even then, Patterson and Briscoe, when they were the Stooges, how old were they? They were in their 50s at the time.
Oh, got to be at least, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I mean, you think
I
about
don't
it now, it was like 20 years ago, right? So they're probably in their 70s now.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. He was a
I really
champion
thought
at
that
70.
the Forgotten Sons would be a bigger deal.
Who?
They
Exactly.
did you remember them? Did you remember these guys?
Buddy Ryan?
The
No,
Forgotten
Buddy
Sons.
Ryan.
Not Buddy Ryan.
Wesley Blake.
It's like a fucking
Jesus.
softball. Like I'm
Wesley
like right
Blake.
next to him. Ready?
Wesley Blake.
Ready, Josh? Did you remember these guys when you saw this episode?
No.
Good. That's better than nothing.
Who? Shit.
Anyways.
No, I forgot about those guys. I'll feed you. Don't worry. Here, I'll type it on here.
Thank
Well, now they're on the show too much.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, they're on the
Now
show.
they're on the show too much. It's like, oh, these guys again.
But I love Riker. I mean, I think he could be a good heel. Like he's what Roman Reigns should have been. Just a quiet, kind of looks badass, doesn't talk, and just kind of kicks ass.
Well, but then
A
he
massive
should,
badass.
then
Then
he
Roman
should
Reigns opened
kick
his mouth.
ass.
then
The
what?
problem is he doesn't kick ass.
They don't let him kick ass.
Right.
That's yeah,
And the Forgotten Sons are very boring.
they are.
So yeah, I agree. They should turn him loose. Break up the Forgotten Sons. Just
Turn
have
him
Riker
loose.
by himself and have him kill people.
Yeah, he'll turn on them, and then hopefully, and then get a push.
So, a little bit of trivia. How many wins? Or no, okay, I fucked it up already. Jesus.
Damn it.
All right.
All right.
Take
so,
two.
Okay.
We're gonna
This
edit
is.
that out. Go.
I'm going to say the trivia.
Start
And
with
action.
This is only the third TV win for Breezango since April 2018.
okay. I would say 3. Andrew,
I'm going to go with true.
True.
It was
3.
it was like just general knowledge. Okay, maybe trivia was a misnomer.
It's their third win since when?
third TV win since April 2018.
All right. I
they've-
believe. Well, Fandango's been hurt.
Yeah. And Breeze
Makes
couldn't
sense.
Get on TV.
So
Well,
what was the? Oh, so April 2018.
Right
Okay.
after WrestleMania, and then they had another one as soon as they came up to NXT.
Well, when Zack Ryder won the tag titles at WrestleMania, that was only his third win
Ever.
since his career started. Damn it, Andrew, you jumped at it.
Sorry, couldn't help myself.
So what is that? 2002?
Yeah.
It's a long time.
Zack Ryder probably would do fairly
Hashtag
well
still
here.
here. Yeah, dumbass, leave.
Yes.
Go be amazing somewhere.
Come to NXT.
Hashtag we don't ever see you.
Is it-
Hashtag I would love to see you more.
He was
Is it-
once on NXT.
Isn't Cody like your best friend?
Yeah.
Go to AEW.
He's like his best friend. Yeah. Hey Vince, can you let me out of my contract?
No.
No, he's like, we still have you under contract? Who made this happen? Wait, who are you? Zach, I will give you a personal video. Wishing you good luck in your next endeavor.
No, it's like, Vince, can you let me out of the contract? No, we you're such a great cook here. You do such a great job feeding all the wrestlers.
Yeah.
No, Vince, that's not me.
What? Who's going to go see all those kids in the hospitals when John Cena, Roman Reigns, Triple H, Undertaker, Hulk Hogan, Ric Flair can't?
Yeah. So next up, we have a Killian Dane video promo. He's outside somewhere next to a trash can that's on fire.
Right.
And he's wrapping his fingers. and he says, "Pete Dunne, you tried to break my fingers. Well, now I'm gonna break you." And then he looks in the camera.
That's good. And this match will be on NXT UK.
Oh, really?
Two guys from the UK.
Yeah.
Did you pick up another accent?
Come on, that was too easy.
There's a word.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. You.
I impressed Josh very much.
Yeah,
He's very
easily.
He's very impressed by me.
Very
Impressed.
Sometimes he just stares at me for long periods of time. I'm over here. Yeah, he can't. Oh, yeah, whatever. See, he sees me above him. That's why he's looking up.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Angel Garza versus Jack Gallagher. Remember Jack Gallagher?
No.
Mixed
No.
martial arts legend. Jack
Wait,
Gallagher?
hold on.
He's one of the-
Wait, Umbrella.
Oh,
He's one of the Forgotten Sons?
No, he's way too small.
I forgot about
He goes by Marco Stunt in AEW, but
you know what? Gallagher actually might be bigger than Marco Stunt.
he definitely is. At least he has a mustache so that you can pretend like he's an adult.
Right.
But we got Cruiserweight champion Lio Rush on commentary. Gallagher accidentally ripped off Garza's pants while whipping him into the ropes.
Yeah.
But in the end, Garza won with a delayed lion salt. I mean, I guess it was a moonsault off the second rope, like without the running and jumping onto it and everything like that.
Correct.
It's a decent match.
It was fine. And then after the match, Garza signaled to Lio Rush that he wants the title, which give it to him.
Yeah, Lio Rush has it. It's like, so.
And like Lio Rush doesn't know how to act like a baby face. It's like he's been a heel for too long. Like he's like totally heelish on the mic or on commentary here.
Yeah.
Maybe he's transracial.
Yeah, maybe. I think he's just a heel. Next up, we got Tegan Nox and Dakota Kai versus Marina Shafir and Jessamine Duke. Regal announced that the winners of this match will face Asuka and Kairi Sane next week for the women's tag team titles.
It's like, oh, that didn't take too long.
No.
Only like 2 years since they
Right.
since they said this can happen.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah, back when Bailey and Sasha had the titles.
Yeah. Bailey and Sasha showed up to an episode of NXT and said, "We'll be back."
No.
And then they weren't.
Never.
Never, ever.
Ever again.
Never. So for some reason, Knox gave Shafir and Duke each of them a choke slam, which looked really bad. It's just like, why are you doing this? You're shorter than them.
Yep.
And then Tegan hit Duke with the shiniest wizard for the win.
Still not a fan of the name, but
No.
No. And it's...
I wasn't a fan of this match.
Not really.
it was the downer of the evening for sure.
Yep.
After the match, Asuka and Kairi appear on the Titantron,
That was also a downer.
but I don't know what they said.
No. We even tried to record it, but the recording kept saying error, error. 'Cause it didn't-
I even brought a Japanese translator to my house, and he said, I did not know. And I was like, okay, fair enough. Next up, we got the main event match, Roderick Strong versus Keith Lee versus Dominik Dijakovic for the NXT North American Championship. Holy crap, was I wrong about this one? Because last week I was like, I'm done with Lee and Dijakovic.
I told you could watch it.
Now
over
when you
and
add
over
in
and over again.
an Undisputed Era member,
But then they had this fucking amazing match.
of course.
It was insane.
Of course.
Oh, come on. You didn't know it would be this good. This was like ridiculous.
I mean, I
I
that's
love
how
the chemistry between them.
he's such a good worker. Mm-hmm. And he can make anybody better. I truly believe he's maybe the best worker they have.
Just the creativity in this match alone
Yeah.
was so great. So the bell rings. Strong tries to leave. You know, like what the heel does. I'm going to leave the ring, the triple threat match. You guys fight.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, fuck you. So they leave the ring and trap him. So he has to go back in. And then these are just some of the crazy highlights. Dijakovic suplex Keith Lee onto Strong.
Yeah.
Dijakovic went for a superplex on Strong, but then Lee got under Dijakovic and power bombed him while Strong took the superplex. And they even held it for a couple seconds, and it was like, oh God, be careful. Fuck. And then as soon as Lee did the power bomb, he like almost fell completely out of the ring. Like Lee sold it so well.
Yeah, like there wasn't enough momentum. So I think it was like started to fall, and then he just threw him down with his strength.
Yeah.
It was incredible.
It was awesome. Later, Lee and Dijakovic were fed up with Strong because he was too fast for them. So they teamed up on him. Dijakovic hit his finisher, and Lee checked Strong into the barricade. And then Lee and Dijakovic stared at each other. And they're like, let's finish this. They get in the ring to go one-on-one with each other. Dijakovic gave Lee a choke slam off the second rope and went for the pin, but Lee kicked out. Dijakovic then did a running backflip from the ring onto Strong on the outside.
God.
And then Lee did a running front flip onto Dijakovic.
That was amazing.
These guys, how did
It's
they?
like 350 pounds.
Right.
Yeah.
In the end, Lee gave Dijakovic a sit-down powerbomb off the second rope, but then Strong immediately gave him a Claymore kick.
Right.
And then he pinned Lee to retain the title.
Yeah.
Smart.
Awesome.
I mean, for
match.
Strong to be able to superplex Dijakovic, that's incredible. Mm-hmm. To lift a guy like that and bring him all the way around.
Yeah.
A lot of great moments. Amazing match.
Yeah.
Amazing match. The Undisputed Era never disappoints. They haven't. I don't
true.
think they've ever disappointed.
No. Nope. So after the match, Cole, Fish, and O'Reilly come out to the ring to celebrate with their boy. They beat
This
up.
is when some of the greatest 15 minutes
Yeah.
of my life.
Yeah.
It was just amazing.
They beat up Keith Lee some more, but then the music hits. It's Tommaso Ciampa. He comes out. He gets in the ring holding his camouflage crutch. And then this guy, Johnny freaking Wrestling, comes out to the ring. He gets face-to-face with Ciampa. The crowd chants DIY. Ciampa smiles. And then they turn and face the Undisputed Era together. They did it together. It was amazing. And then Adam Cole yells, it's still 4-on-2. But then
Not for long.
Finn Balor comes out. He stands in between Ciampa and Gargano. He's facing the Undisputed Era as well next to them. He starts to take off his jacket like he's ready to fight. And then he Pele kicks Gargano out of the ring.
Oh, no.
What?
I did not see that coming at
What?
all.
Nobody did.
Oh my God. Ciampa is shocked.
So before we got there, when Finn Balor gets in the ring and we see 3-on-4, I go, there's your fucking War Games.
I
That's
I thought one more person was coming
what
out.
I've been
Well,
saying.
no,
for,
one more would come.
Right.
Right.
Well, you said like Breezango in, but I'm saying like once
No,
they...
lately I was saying them three with Dream, but now Dream got hurt.
Yeah.
So-
Anyway, but I'm just saying, so I see that, and I'm like,
That's what
here's
I
your
was
War
thinking.
Games, and they'll add a member later.
I was
And
figuring
then-
Regal would come out.
So it's like, we didn't know it was coming. It happened. Then something cool happens. Then the swerve. Like, so many things were happening in a row.
Right.
It was incredible.
Yep.
Back to back to back to back.
That's telling a story. Amazing.
It was a takeover worthy reveal.
And now we get a Finn Balor
On free
Gargano
TV.
match in the near future.
Yeah, and it's like, what happens? What do they do with War Games now? Maybe none of
Right.
them are involved in War Games.
Maybe. Maybe.
You know, they have the Imperium. Maybe
Right.
it's them versus 4 other guys, but I don't know. We'll see.
So did you?
I would
you
have
any more?
I would have waited to turn Balor after War Games because I think that would have been such a great match.
Yeah, like on a takeover.
Because it's not like he didn't join the Undisputed Era. Right after he did it, Ronaldo yelled, "Oh, way to shock the system!" And I was like, "What? Like, is he about to join the Undisputed Era?" But he didn't, and it wouldn't make.
So they all held up their signs,
Yeah.
and then you're like waiting for him to do it, and then he points like 2 guns at Gargano.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, wait, what does that mean? Is he in with them? Is he not? Or are they like teasing us?
Well-
Did you want him to be?
No.
I want him to be part of the Undisputed Era.
What would he be? Their manager?
Well, no, I mean like.
They have all the gold. Why would he?
But
have
isn't
no
he
gold?
bigger? Isn't he bigger than the belt, especially at NXT?
No.
Kind of.
I think he is.
He's been there, done that.
Then
He's
what's
not-
the point of fucking wrestling if you don't want a title?
That he would just be the godfather of the group.
No.
You don't have to have the belt. I don't imagine.
He's probably too big to join a group, right? I mean, I get that. But just
Well,
to hint at it was
Too
cool.
big to join a group that already has the main champ.
Yeah.
You know, if they didn't have a main champion, then sure. But again, it's Adam Cole's group. So, I mean, it'd be cool if he starts his own Bullet Club or Balor Club in NXT.
Right.
Picks up a few more members. Then you have
Yeah.
another awesome stable.
That would be cool.
But yeah, we didn't get finish the rest. So he Pele kicks Gargano. Undisputed Era jumps Ciampa, and Cole gives Ciampa the last shot as Balor watches. And then Balor leaves the ring, charges at Johnny, and gives him a running drop kick, causing Johnny to fall onto 4 fans, quote unquote.
Right.
Balor then gives Johnny a huge DDT on the ramp.
It's like a brain buster because Johnny's legs went up and then
Right.
he went straight down on his head.
Yeah.
They made that look so real.
Right.
I was like, I think he just landed on his head. That was incredible.
Finn Balor, ultimate badass.
And then
Yeah.
after that, you know, they do the Undisputed Era hand signal, and Balor does Bullet Club. So, yeah, it was crazy. It was an awesome moment.
Yeah.
Like, Balor got his balls back.
Yep.
Thanks, Triple H. He probably went backstage, hugged Triple H. They probably had a long cry. He's like, oh, those 3 years. Those 3 years. Oh. And Triple H
It's right,
like,
you're
look,
home.
it's okay.
It was a bad dream.
Yeah.
It's a 3-year bad dream. You're back.
We're trying to get your brother Nakamura next.
Yeah. I mean, Jesus, at this point, just bring the OC to NXT.
Outside of Rollins, anyone that's ever won an NXT title, come on back.
Yeah. And then the OC, like AJ Styles tweeted, well, like in response to this. And then Carl Anderson said, what took you so long, Prince?
He's not even on the show, so whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
So, yeah, next week we got the women's tag team title match. Tyler Bate versus Cameron Grimes and Io Shirai versus Candice LeRae.
I'm actually excited for the women's tag team match. Asuka was so good in NXT. Maybe it'll be a fairly good match. If this was on Raw or SmackDown, I wouldn't have very high hopes for.
It'll probably be a good match. Yeah, Asuka's
Yeah.
first match back in NXT where she's undefeated, so she can't lose there.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Well, they're not going to lose to
They're not gonna
Dakota
lose to
Kai
these two.
and
Well,
Tegan
To
Nox.
these two randos. You know?
The leg brace sisters.
Unless they let them take him off of them just to have the titles in NXT for a minute, only to lose to Jessamine Duke and, like her little
Good Lord.
crew.
Right.
Good
And they have
Lord.
tag team titles.
Let's say
she goes up to the main roster.
let me think about that.
No.
All right,
Okay,
on to
Lashley.
AEW.
Yeah.
We start things off with Private Party versus the Lucha Bros. Cold open, by the way. They didn't have their intro, which I like their intro.
Before we get into the breaking down the matches and everything, y'all guys are just as annoyed as me about the rules in AEW, right? How there can seemingly always be two people in the ring at all times.
You mean 4?
4. Well, I mean, the two tag team people on each group. It's frustrating because I really, really like the fucking matches.
Well,
But it's hard to
commented
keep
on
with.
it. They even commented on it.
Well,
I
they
guess
just
that
say it's referee discretion.
10-second count's not applied for this match or something like that.
They say it's referee discretion.
Right. Well, in the second match, Jim Ross said wrestlers have 10 seconds to get out of the ring, unlike the other company.
No, they don't.
Okay.
They have 10 minutes.
Okay.
They have 10 minutes
It's
to get out
longer
of the
than
ring.
10 seconds all the time.
Yeah.
I don't know. It bothers me a lot, and it sucks my enjoyment out of the
And
match.
it's weird having two play-by-play guys as the announcers, by the way.
Yeah.
And no color.
Well,
guy.
JR was trying to cut jokes.
I know.
And they weren't working.
Nope.
So, yeah, this is a semifinal matchup for the tag team tournament. Lucha Bros put Cassidy on Quinn's shoulders, and then Phoenix dropkicked Cassidy, making him give his partner Quinn a poison Rana. So that was interesting. A little weird, but...
A little weird, but yeah.
Private Party then hit their Hurricane Rana cutter to Phoenix. Then they tried to do it on Pentagon Jr., but he countered with a Canadian Destroyer. And then the Lucha Bros advanced to the finals with their pile driver finisher thingy.
Yeah.
Very athletic, very entertaining match, but as I mentioned before, just hard to keep up with the fucking rules.
It's just weird because
There's a
they
running theme there.
do so much crazy shit,
Yeah.
but
Like they run past each other and then throw the guy into the ropes. Then he runs past him, and then he's like, "All right." And then it's like it's too choreographed for me.
Well,
It's
it's
just too
that's what I'm
choreographed.
saying. Like they do all this crazy shit, but I'm like, for some reason, I just can't get into it.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like that was crazy. All right,
Well, this is supposed
you
to
don't
be...
have time to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Like go back to Strong, Keith Lee, and Dijakovic. They did a ton of crazy shit.
Right, and it worked.
But they let
There
some
was
things breathe.
Too many false finishes in every single match.
Right.
Every match is a WrestleMania match.
Yeah.
And they're probably doing it on purpose, but no. You can't have people kicking out of finishers every single match.
Well-
You do these crazy good moves and you're like, "Oh, that's going to end it." Nope.
Again,
nope.
the Private Party has that Hurricane Rana cutter.
Yeah.
Where one guy Hurricane Rana's the other guy off the top rope, and then the other guy hits him with a cutter, RKO basically.
Yeah.
And that never wins a match.
And that's one of the coolest things I've ever seen.
And they never win.
Never.
They never win. Even when Private Party won last week and it was a roll up, it was like, no, you have that. Win with that. That's
Right.
more convincing than a fucking roll up.
Right.
They're just.
It's frustrating, Andrew. I know.
Going back to last week.
And
now.
I think this is one of the things that highlights the difference between NXT and AEW. It's just AEW feels like an indie show, just like an indie show that's on a real cable network. It doesn't really feel like a true competitor.
I just think Cody
to WWE.
and everyone else in charge is just letting everyone do whatever they want.
Yeah.
With no rules. It's
They're
like, yeah, do whatever you want.
We'll figure it out later.
You know?
It's
like that.
It's like Jericho picks on the female ref, and then the other wrestlers are like, oh, that's a good idea, I'll do that. And then they pick on the female ref, and it's like, no, it's not good if everyone fucking does it. And then they all do the middle finger. It's like, no, it's not good if everyone does the middle finger every match.
Yeah.
It doesn't
brings
work.
us back to the skateboard.
No more super kicks.
No one in the world would let you run down in a skateboard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Super kicks, the running knee. Everything's a fucking knee. We're kind of the wrong thing. There's a lot of super kicks. There's way more knees.
Even in NXT, yeah.
There's a lot of knees, yeah.
Next up, we have a video package for
Dan Matha.
Wardlow. It's what a stupid name.
And he just kept flexing.
Wardlow. He's just lifting weights. We saw him, the first time we saw him was All Out. It was a video package where he was like walking in a parking lot with some hot chick.
Yeah.
And then he gets attacked by like 3 other guys and he murders them.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, he murdered them. Cool.
He murdered them.
So Wardlow.
He's probably like 5'8". They're trying to make him look giant.
He will look giant then in AEW.
He will. Yeah.
Especially next to Marco.
As long as he doesn't fight any WWE guys, yeah. That'll be his first match. He just fucking destroys Marco Stunt. I would love that.
That'd be fucking crazy.
Like,
The stunt will fucking sell everything.
They're building this guy up so Marco Stunt beats him.
he doesn't even. Yeah, right. No, it's like what I said last week. Like he doesn't even do a move to Marco Stunt. He just holds him down.
Right.
He just holds his shoulders down.
Big brother
And Marco's
style.
like, no, don't do it now. So next up, we got SCU versus the Dark Order, another semifinals match. The announce team tells us that Christopher Daniels will be out 6 to 8 weeks. So I don't know what's really going on with him. Maybe he does have an
real
actual
injury. Sure.
injury.
Yeah.
During the match, Chris Jericho and the Inner Circle, minus Jake Hager, arrive in the crowd. The announce team says they weren't scheduled to be there. He's the champion.
And they bought a ticket. The champion has to buy a ticket just to be in the arena.
Yeah. Jericho's holding tickets, so they go into the skybox.
And this completely took away from this match.
Well,
No one gave a shit about the match.
I didn't really.
I didn't really
shit
care
about the
anyway.
match.
No, it definitely distracted everyone in the crowd for
did.
like 60 seconds.
Yeah.
Maybe that was the plan because it wasn't a very entertaining
Good
match.
match. Yeah, maybe.
So they cut to the Inner Circle, multiple times with Jericho cheering on the Dark Order. I like that he's just cheering the heels.
Right.
Like whatever.
Yeah.
Grayson of the Dark Order was on the top rope, and he walked on Scorpio's shoulder, Evil Uno's shoulder, and even the female ref's shoulder to give Kazarian a Hurricane Rana. But in the end, SCU hit their finisher on Grayson to advance to the finals.
Now, I had not seen Dark Order except for like that one time when they came out, and they depped pretty much. Yeah, but I've never seen them
they
live.
transported to the ring.
Yeah,
I've never seen them live, so I was really hyped to see
There's
them.
nothing special about them.
But I was very underwhelmed by their performance.
How did Private Party beat the Young Bucks?
Roll up.
Roll up.
Just a quick roll up on like the first episode or something.
Last week, right?
Either that or the week before. Wasn't? I don't remember.
Whatever.
There's a
One or
first
two
round
weeks.
of that
It
tournament.
was forgettable, like the Forgotten Sons. What?
There you go.
Well, no, they did a ton of shit. They even hit those Hurricane Rana cutters, but in the end, they won with a roll up.
Right.
Next up, we have Joey Janela versus Kenny Omega. They showed highlights from their crazy hardcore match from last week's AEW Dark, which is the dark matches from the TV tapings that they air on YouTube.
I'm going to go search out and find this one.
Well, so they showed the highlights, and it was like, wow, that was an awesome hardcore match.
Right.
So like, oh, that's why we're doing it again here, except this isn't a hardcore match, so it's not as good.
Well, that's what I thought. But at the end of the match, I was like, okay, well, it was pretty fun.
You don't show highlights of the better match, though. You don't show highlights of that match if you're gonna go have a match.
Another match right now.
that's not hardcore. It's not as good.
Fair.
Yeah.
Well, they're obviously promoing for that.
I mean, it wasn't.
You're promoting for a match that's about to happen?
For people to go watch it on the internet because it's on YouTube, right?
I don't think they're doing it for that. I just think they just were silly putting too many highlights in there.
Well, I think we're putting a lot more thought into it than anybody puts into it over there, for sure.
They also showed highlights of Omega beating Rey Fenix for the AAA Super Mega Championship,
Right.
which I don't like.
Yeah.
Why is he a champion in another fucking company? I don't like that. I think that's stupid.
Yep.
Again, they show the Inner Circle watching the match with Jericho yelling at Omega. Janela went for a senton on Omega on the apron, but Omega moved, so ow. And then Omega hit Janela with the V-trigger and then the one-winged angel for the win.
Yeah, good match. Really good match. Liked it a lot.
Sure.
Yeah, I still like Omega's finisher.
You don't like the
The
one-winged
one-winged angel?
No.
It's not very good. Plus, you have to. It's like, okay, sit on my shoulders now. Are you ready?
Right.
Here we go.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Too choreographed. Yeah.
Next up, Tony Schiavone interviews Cody in the ring. However, the Inner Circle interrupts it with very loud air horns.
Yeah.
This was so good, and they didn't show them right away. So at first, I was like, "Oh, who's some fucking asshole fans
They're stuck in an air horn.
bringing some air horns?" But it's Jericho and the Inner Circle. Jericho grabs a mic and starts booing Cody. And then Cody tells Jericho, he's like, "This isn't like the other company we came from. This isn't an invisible wall. I could easily step through these ropes right now, and I can come over there and fight." I thought that was a really good line.
That's pretty good.
However, Jericho calls Cody an entitled millennial little bitch. So Cody takes off his jacket. He starts to head up there, but Jericho tells him, it's just you. Like, it's only you, and we have 4 guys. So then Dustin Rhodes comes out, but Jericho's like, it's still 4 against 2. But then MJF comes out, and Jericho mocks MJF, saying, "Oh, we're supposed to be scared of someone wearing a scarf?
That was
Who wears a scarf?"
Mocks himself.
That was brilliant.
Amazing.
But it's still 4-on-3. And, before MJF came out, I was maybe expecting the Young Bucks or something. But it's me. It's DDP, which was fucking...
So they have at least 200 years in that group now.
Yeah.
200 years old.
200
years
of
experience.
wrestling
But
experience.
the DDP's awesome.
He is, but he's really old. But thanks to
Dustin
yoga,
Rhodes.
he has been in the best shape of his life,
Exactly.
according to him and his website.
Yeah. So they head up the skybox. The Inner Circle retreats and locks the door. However, Cody punches through the door, and then a big brawl.
Well, he wraps the scarf
Yeah.
around his hand. I thought it was cool.
I
Like, give me
didn't
the
see
scarf.
that. Oh, okay.
Give me the scarf you just made fun of, and he punched through the glass.
Good
Yeah.
one. Good
Yeah.
one.
So a big brawl breaks out in the concourse area, and it looked real. They did a good job of making it seem real.
A lot of pandemonium.
It's like an 8-man brawl. Fans are like too close, it seems.
Right.
So it felt real.
Like, feel free to jump in, fans.
Jericho
Jump in.
I
grabs
think-
somebody's crutches.
Yeah. It looked very good. And then security eventually separates everyone, and Jericho cries while yelling like, "We got tickets! We got tickets! Get him out of here! Leave us alone!"
That was great.
And then they do a split. They go to commercial, but it's a split screen commercial, and they just stay on the shot of like the Inner Circle in the concourse area, and it goes from like Jericho crying, then he's yelling in the camera, and then he just grabs a ticket and sticks it on his forehead. It's like, oh, cool! I can actually enjoy this during the commercial break.
Right.
Jericho's amazing.
He is. He really is.
Indeed.
Next up, we got the Best Friends versus the Young Bucks with Orange Cassidy out there.
So Orange Cassidy is part of the Best Friends. Is he like a manager?
No,
No.
He's just a friend.
he's just a best friend.
Okay.
So he got in the ring before the match started. He gave the Young Bucks 2 of his crappy kicks.
Those were amazing.
So the Young Bucks gave him a double super kick. Later in the match, Cassidy got his revenge by diving onto the Young Bucks off the top rope to the outside. But in the end, the Bucks hit a 450 splash and a moonsault off the top rope for the win. Then after the match, Matt Jackson grabbed a mic and says that they accept Santana and Ortiz's challenge for Full Gear. So there you go.
All right.
Next up, we have Jamie Hayter versus Brick Baker.
Brit.
Yeah, DMD. She's a dentist, by the way.
Yeah.
They told us again because
Oh, I know, because she's on every single episode that they've ever had.
Yeah. Well, and they did another video package to like tell us that she's
And the same
a
one.
dentist.
Right.
Anyway, she's from Pittsburgh. AEW was in Pittsburgh, so she came out to the ring with the Steelers mascot, Steely McBeam.
Yay. Doesn't like grown people in crazy characters.
Yeah.
Love it.
I love NFL mascots.
Yeah.
Especially NFL mascots. This match, though, was pretty boring. Baker won with the mandible claw, basically.
Yeah. The lockjaw.
Yeah, the lockjaw,
Lockjaw.
that's what they call it. Yeah, which that's what you get
Because
from...
she's a dentist, so she knows how to lock your jaw with her hand.
Oh, it's believable.
By
I
doing this.
understand. Yeah.
That's it.
No, she
Wasn't
sticks,
that-
sticks her fingers in the mouth.
Yeah, it's gross.
Don't girls get that when they give blowjobs for too long?
Sometimes.
Yeah. So that's a reference to.
Huh, okay.
Oh, she just gave her the lockjaw.
Yeah.
Oh my God, no blowjobs tonight. So after the match, Jen Decker interviews. Hey, this was the weirdest moment. I don't know what was going on here. Jen Decker interviews Hayter backstage, but she's pushed to the ground by Brandy Rhodes, and Decker's like, "Brandy, what's wrong?" And then if you're watching, Brandy just goes, and then walks away. She just points at Decker for 5 seconds with an angry face, and then walks away. What the fuck was that?
To be continued, as
did-
what it said underneath. You didn't see that?
Yeah.
Did Cody fuck Hayter?
No.
Oh, must have.
Did Cody send dick pics to Decker?
Yeah.
Well,
You-
that's more believable than the hater one.
Thanks, Cody. You're fucked. I don't know what the hell they're going with here. Like, this can't be good.
Maybe Brandy is
Why
mad
would she
that she
not-
didn't beat Britt Baker.
Right? I guess
Maybe.
that's the only thing it can be.
So now she's going to keep on trying to find people to
That
beat
was
Britt
maybe.
Baker.
That was
Again, we're putting more thought into it than I think they put.
still though.
thought.
That was horrible
it's-
acting.
that
Why
was
is she
bad.
so upset? I don't. It's crazy. Next up, we have the main event for AEW: Jon Moxley versus Pac.
With 3 minutes left.
Well, Pac hit Moxley from behind with a chair during Moxley's entrance. He then beat up Moxley some more before the match officially starts. Now we know. See, we were confused for a while. Is Moxley a heel? Is he a face? We know he's a face now because he got beat up and then he was like, no, I still want to start the match, which is what every dumb babyface does.
Interesting.
So he just can't be dumb. He's just a dumb baby face.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a dumb baby face
Yep.
who wins enough to be a heel. Interesting.
Yeah, so Moxley gave Pac the original version of the Dirty Deeds on the apron. Did you notice that? The front-facing one? That was the original Dirty Deeds, where like he just grabs your head like in a headlock and then just goes like,
Oh, yeah.
front
That's cool.
front ways or whatever. I don't know.
I didn't notice. Andrew had to tell me.
Yeah. Pac goes for the Black Arrow, but Moxley moves.
Oh, the
Mox-
move we did on the apron. Oh, that was really cool.
Yeah.
Pac really sold that.
Yeah.
That was nice.
Did you notice they called it the Red Arrow again?
I thought it was no, the Black Arrow.
I know, but they mixed up and called it the Red Arrow again.
Who? Which one?
Shivani.
Well, because last time they were like, oh, it used to be. Well, no, I guess he fucked up. Yeah, fine.
He fucked up.
He fucked up.
So he goes for that. Moxley moves. Moxley then hits the paradigm shift. Goes for the cover, but Pac kicks out. And then the time runs out.
That's it.
So the match is a draw.
And then fade to black.
Moxley's pissed, so he gives the ref a DDT. Then he looks in the camera and says, "Time limit my ass."
Yeah.
That's that bullshit.
This is the league you joined, Moxley. You volunteered for this.
Yeah.
Probably came up with these rules yourself, to be honest. Can't complain about them.
What did I tell you, Josh, after they announced this match? What did I tell you would happen?
No finish.
I was like, no one's going to win.
Right.
It'll be a count out or I forgot about the time limit thing.
Where
Of course I
wins
should've
and
known.
losses mean something, we won't let matches finish.
Well, no,
Yeah.
I think they both got it. They said it was a draw.
You can't say that, but Joe's right. You can't say that and then do this.
Well, you can. I mean, a draw isn't a winner or loss. And now their record's going to be 1-0.
Yeah, but this is not the first or second time they've done this.
Right.
Where the time runs out. That's it. Time
It
out.
happens
They're
too
going to do it all the
much.
time. Yeah, no, I agree. But I don't mind.
Start matches earlier, jackasses.
I don't mind the time limit rules. I kind of enjoy them.
WWE guys can't lose, so that's why they do this.
So you don't like
No, that's
to
true.
finish? Like you don't like when things finish?
Yeah, like what if you're having sex and then like 10 minutes into it, it's like, you know what, we're going to stop here.
Sometimes that has happened. It's disappointing.
No, I'll die. I will die. That happens.
Like, are you sure? I don't want to get into it. Anyways, but
I just, Pac kicking out of the paradigm shift, like in WWE, people weren't kicking out of Dirty Deeds.
well, he's not as strong here in AEW.
But the paradigm shift, he like lifts you up and does it.
Yeah, but this is this thing that like everyone kicked out of everything. There's everything's default's finish. and everyone's a superhero.
I actually really started to notice that during the Britt Baker match. Like, really? The British girl is going to be kicking out of stuff?
Right.
I don't understand this. Everyone's fucking kicking out of things.
They're just
Correct.
better athletes, really. That's why. They're just stronger.
Sure.
They know how to kick out better.
Yeah.
They're clearly not stronger.
So that's the end of AEW with a disappointing finish. The fans didn't like it. Fans booed. How the fuck do you end I mean, it's like they're just trying to be like the main, like Raw and
Just end it with
SmackDown.
the Rhodes and Jericho segment then. Not that
Yeah,
be the end.
that should have been the end.
Yeah.
For sure.
But as far as ratings go, AEW was down again. So is NXT. AEW, I think last week they were still over 1 million, like barely. But this week they're at 963,000.
Oh, wow.
And then NXT 698,000. So both shows down.
Baseball.
But AEW is still whooping NXT's ass ratings wise.
Baseball.
Could have hurt.
Well, sure.
Could have hurt.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if that's whipping its ass. I mean, 300,000?
270, I would say so. That's
In the ratings world, it is.
yeah.
But like, yeah, I mean, this is all a guesstimate anyway. I hate ratings. I hate Nielsen.
Right, but it's all they've got.
It's like, we'll take this
Right.
little fucking section of people, and because this many people watched it in this little section, could be completely different across the world. But for this little section
Well,
did it.
yeah. But that's why they're like, hey, what race are you? Are you gay, straight? Okay. How old are you?
How old are you?
Like they ask, yeah. So it's like, okay, well. But yeah, what show was better? We know who's winning the ratings war. It's AEW every week. But again, AEW's on, like I said, like they're on the bigger network. So they're going to win anyway.
Right.
Like,
I thought this was really close this week, but I thought the ending to NXT was a lot better than the ending to AEW. Henceforth, I choose NXT.
Yeah, NXT was the winner this week.
yeah, I agree. NXT was pretty good from the start to finish.
It was good.
For the most part, and it just had the best moment as well.
Yeah.
So 3-1 NXT, at least on this show.
Yeah.
You know,
Yep.
let us know what you thought. All right, on to awards. Who'd you have for worst dressed?
Coattails, Private Party. I can't remember his name.
Coattails?
Yeah, the guy with the fucking pink coattails on
Yeah.
Private Party.
Yeah.
He's got the weird, like,
Oh, the yellow hair.
Yeah.
I think that one's Mark Quinn,
Mark Quinn. Yeah, I think that's
I
it.
had Jamie Hayter, Goth Girl.
and I had Cameron Grimes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Best dressed?
Britt Baker.
That is correct.
I sent you the picture of my best dressed. And I'm going to...
Who is it?
I don't know her name.
Some fan in the crowd.
Some fan. This... Listen.
Oh my God! Are
Listen.
you going to try to?
Listen.
You mean worst dressed.
Listen.
You're
this
messing up.
is how I determine best dress. Best dress, because I'm just casually watching, working on my stuff. And best dress is whenever I see something and it catches my eye. That is not best dress. Best dress is when something catches my eye and it makes me rewind, like, oh shit. And then I have to rewind again, like, oh, damn.
But in a bad way. That doesn't
Not
make
that-
it best. That makes it
I
worse.
thought that chick that I saw, and you're gonna post a picture so people go to the go to the
No,
page.
we don't do that for this.
Go to
one.
the oh, y'all don't.
No.
Shit. Okay, well I guess no one will ever know. It was a fan that was right after Fandango's entrance.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, worst acting,
She
Joe.
looked
I had the Kabuki girls.
Oh, Kabuki Warriors.
You both had Kabuki.
Yeah, they were pretty bad.
Yeah,
Okay.
The promo was bad.
I had Brandy Rhodes.
Yeah.
Best acting.
Best acting. Jen Baker. She was
Decker?
legitimately scared.
Or Britt Baker.
Jen Decker. Jen Decker.
You said,
You said Britt Decker. Or whatever.
Did I? Oh shit, my bad.
Jen Decker was
your best acting?
Jeez.
on a show that had Chris Jericho on a microphone.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway, mine was Chris
No. I change. Chris Jericho. That's right.
That's a smart
right.
choice. Chris Jericho.
Sweep it.
Fucking moron.
All right, Andrew, I'll talk first so that Josh can agree. Good.
Worst comment.
Ronaldo said, the truculent triumph.
Yeah.
Oh, I did get that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Too sweet. Truculent Triumvirate.
You
He's
had
been
it?
saying it
Yeah.
every week.
What?
Yeah, but it's still bad.
No, I know. I know.
It's annoying.
He fucking says it every week now. I gotta fit it in. Sweep it.
Yeah.
Best comment.
Daddy's home. When he said that, when Ciampa's music came out,
All
I was
right.
like, oh, that's awesome.
Best Jericho was
Best Jericho? Yeah, all right.
When
Let's try
Jericho
again.
said, "I'm going, so I'm going to be scared of someone wearing a scarf." Who wears
Yeah.
a scarf?
Yeah, that
The
was
scarf line was...
Straight.
Yeah. Worst match?
AEW women's match.
I'm gonna go with the tag team in the NXT, the women's.
Me too. NXT women's slow-mo, I'm going with Baker and Hayter.
Slow mo. I went with Dark Order and SCU.
I agree with Josh on that. One.
Whoa! Yeah,
That was really slow.
Oh,
Way
my
too
God.
long
What did
and
you say?
No.
How dare you? Best match? That's easy.
Sweep it. NXT main event.
Strong Lee Dijakovic.
Josh.
I really love Omega and Joey Janela.
What was that, Josh? What'd you
Did
have?
you even hear that, Mr.
Omega.
Headphones?
I heard it. Omega and Joey Janela.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
All right.
There's
final.
people out there that are going to agree with me. Omega and
Joe's
Joey
back
Janela.
on Thursdays. Josh is fired.
All right, worst move.
Moxley's DDT on the ref.
I had time
It was the
running
ref's
out.
fault.
Doesn't matter. Still a bad move.
Time running out in the main event.
That's not a move.
That counts as a move.
No,
moment.
it's
It's
not
more of a
no.
moment.
I had Brandy's push, like when she pushed down
Yeah.
Hater.
Sure.
Okay, so Josh doesn't have one. Best move?
Best move. I had Orange Cassidy super kicks first, but
Joe, you said you were gonna go first.
then I put the rolling
the
Spanish
Balor brainbuster on Johnny / DDT on the
yeah.
outside.
the rolling Spanish fly between Riddle and Grimes. I thought was great.
I didn't hear
right.
anything. Andrew?
I went with the powerbomb superplex.
Yep.
Worst moment? I had Brandy. She won 3 awards for me.
Dark Order losing.
My worst moment was not having a finish to your main event.
Yeah, you know what? That's worse.
AEW.
I wrote that earlier. That's worse.
Yep.
No finish. Josh, you had the Dark Order losing?
Yeah, because I was so hyped. I was so hyped for the Dark Order.
I thought you said you didn't like them
No, I didn't like them afterwards.
after they lost.
Yeah, I was so hyped. I thought they were so cool.
All right.
They're
Massive
anything
letdown.
but cool.
Massive letdown. Massive.
They have
letdown.
creepers that they sit on and molest. What's so cool about that?
You don't know that they molest them.
It's clear that they're fucking molesting
you don't
them.
know that at all.
It's obvious that they're face fucking them. That's why they wear the masks.
How
They
can
are
you face
gimps.
fuck someone
They're
that's
gimps.
wearing a mask?
No,
They
they
come out with no shirts on. They're gimps.
yeah, they're total
They're
gimps.
gimps. They have the zipper thing.
They have
You
jizz
unzip
all
for
over
a
their
blowjob.
face. That's why they put the masks on.
I don't know this. I thought they were cool.
And then you can't take the masks off because the jizz is
All
stuck.
right. Best moment. You can't fuck this
Best Finn Balor heel turn moment.
yeah, Finn kicked a Johnny.
up. Hey.
Hey, he did it. That was a T-ball, not even a softball. All right, on to breaking news.
Yeah.
So, you guys know about Rick and Morty?
You hear about this?
I do.
Adult Swim cartoon. Rick and Morty will be appearing on AEW next week, somehow, some way. Adult Swim is a sibling station to TNT, so I guess it's just some cross promotion.
I guess.
But that's some WWE shit right there. Like
They're
next
already
week,
trying.
the Muppets. Remember when they had the Muppets on?
Rick and Morty's coming out soon, right?
Yeah, that's why they're doing
Right,
this.
right.
And then also the Rock and Roll Express will be on AEW next week to present the AEW tag team titles to the winners of the tournament.
Right. They
And-
just won titles.
They did.
Some
They're still wrestling.
stupid indie show.
Yeah. Also, former WWE talent Dasha Fuentes has joined AEW to be a part of the commentary team for the Spanish booth for AEW Dark. And she's going as Dasha, I think Gonzalez now, or Gomez, something like that. But that's all I have for news, and I don't have any rumors or anything like that. So, what do you got, Josh?
Okay, so for Reese's Pieces, one of the things I wanted to talk about was I want to get y'all's reaction because you guys are lifelong wrestling fans. I, of course, am just a toddler in this wrestling experience. I'm still trying to learn and understand. But I do not get the massive fascination with people who want to touch wrestlers as soon as they get near. I don't understand it. It annoys me. It bothers me. Does that bother y'all?
Is this is just your inner thoughts now? Is this what this segment's become?
Reese's Pieces is anything I fucking want it to be.
Here's what's grinding my gears.
I'll give him that. So when people just want to say, "Hey, good job,"
No, but they're doing more than that. They're like,
they're
trying
not.
to
They're
pet
just-
them and stuff like
they're
that.
just reaching out
It's creepy.
across 7 people just
It
to get a
bothers-
piece of something.
Yes.
What if-
it's
what if-
bothering me? It's like people trying to go
Who's
for
your
a foul
sports
ball
hero?
at a baseball game.
Who's your
It's
sports
annoying.
hero?
A sports hero?
Yao Ming.
Yao Ming.
Okay, so if Yao Ming was like, "Hey, Josh," you wouldn't be like,
No, I would not.
you wouldn't shake his hand.
That's
You wouldn't do
personal
nothing.
space.
You wouldn't shake his hand.
I might try to go for a high five or something like
That's
that.
touching.
But I'm not going like, come here, trying to pet them and touch
Would
them.
you reach out and rip out a clump of his hair, causing him to go prematurely bald?
No, I would not.
I caused that.
Yeah.
What if Nia Jax was there? She walks
That's
right
a
past
game
you.
changer because it's a man trying to get something from a woman.
Whoa!
That's sexual assault, buddy.
Whoa!
That's not sexual assault.
Josh.
If you're just like, hey, that's a
hey,
great job, Nia
hey,
Jax.
closed-minded over here.
No,
Easy.
it's different
Can
when
only
it-
be a man and a woman
It's
together.
different when it's man on man
Two
because
dicks
it's
don't
creepy.
work.
It's creepy. It's creepy. That's
Look,
just my thoughts.
okay,
my thoughts.
The fans.
My thoughts.
Okay, shut up. The fans who are close enough to touch the wrestlers are the marks. So of course they're going to be the ones that try to be all grabby.
Right.
But it bothers y'all, right? Not just me.
I don't know, Trump. I guess it bothers you.
Okay,
Donald.
we can move on. So some of the things I
As long as you don't grab him in the pussy.
Yeah. That was it,
Yeah,
right?
no.
Josh had his moment. How many pieces do you get?
I get a lot.
Oh, no,
'Cause
this
I'm
is-
Josh Reese.
All right.
This is a
Sony
good one.
Sony is granting refunds
This is a real
to
one.
WWE 2K20 buyers.
Yeah.
Anybody?
I can't-
Are you serious?
yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah. And apparently it's
It's literally unplayable.
pretty
It's unplayable.
How
yeah.
did they release it? Have they had a bad one like this in a long time?
It's never been great, but no, like it's literally unplayable to that it's just glitching all the time. That's what I mean by unplayable. Like it's broken.
So it wasn't ready?
The fucking game is broken. No.
Yeah. I don't
What did a
understand.
bunch of Americans make this game?
Well, you know what's what's weird is your son Joey plays NBA 2K. It's the same company,
How did
and
they get
NBA
it so
2K
wrong?
is like they say
Miles
it's like
better.
shut up for a second. They say it's one of the best sports video games out there, like
Yeah.
better than Madden. Like it's really good,
Right.
and even the graphics are great. Then you go look at WWE, and it's total shit.
Yeah. It's bad.
So whatever.
So the last thing for Reese's Pieces today is AEW will be broadcasting in France on Toonami every Tuesday with a 6-day delay. Would you ever watch anything with a 6-day delay?
Sure, because how else would they get it? I mean, just stay off
Now
the
they have
internet.
no
The internet,
choice.
right?
Stay off the internet for all the time.
Yeah, just stay off the internet. Wait, where are they? France? They don't have internet. They're fine. They're fine.
We just lost France, people. Jesus.
We just lost France. All right, that's all for Reese's
They are
Pieces.
too busy having sex all the time.
That's probably true.
Yeah, we will.
We'll catch up with wrestling later.
6 days.
Come here, bitch.
No, they're very polite. They're, come here, sweet bitch.
Sweet bitch. All right, fan questions. This one's from Wes Albright. Who do you guys think will be the NXT and AEW champions 1 year from now?
1 year from
Jesus.
now? Darby Allin, I guess, for AEW.
CM Punk for AEW.
NXT, Kevin Owens when he comes back, maybe?
And him coming back to NXT?
Sure, why not?
Maybe Riddle.
Riddle. Good
Yeah.
one.
Mike Dawes, I hate Matt Riddle's 69 finisher thing.
Yeah, it's not great. Especially him being barefoot. It just adds to it.
Oh my God, 69! He hit the 69!
Top right, please. Thank you.
Vladimir Jordan, who in NXT would you like in Balor's club if he does it?
Kona Reeves,
Like
obviously.
in it.
I'm kidding. Kidding.
Bottom right. Let's see. Who else in his Bullet Club?
Yeah,
I mean,
who else
anybody
are
else.
heels that aren't with...
You need somebody that's like good but like not great. Who's
Yeah.
good but not great?
I don't know.
Because Breezango's too silly.
Yeah.
It's almost like they're not big enough yet to.
I don't know if they're...
Matt Riddle? Turn him heel?
I don't know if there's anybody in NXT right now that could be in the Bullet Club.
I don't know. Yeah.
You could have Dijakovic
Could you? I was
as
thinking
the
about
muscle. Yeah.
Maybe the two Aussie guys. Where have they been for a while?
What?
Lorcan and
Remember?
Fuck no.
Yes. I don't know.
Those guys
Lorcan
suck.
and Birch?
No. The two Aussie guys.
Oh, TM61.
Yeah,
TM61.
TM61.
Well, no,
They're
only
heels.
one of them's still there.
The other
Shane
one left.
Thorne just jobbed to Gargano. No, not him. You'd have to bring some people from WWE, from the main roster down.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
But I think Dijakovic could be like the muscle.
yeah.
Steve Vellante, Andrew, how mad are you that NXT took your Dream War Games match away? Triple H clearly listens to the show. But he listens and he takes it away?
Well, you can't help that Dream got hurt. So
I don't think that was going to happen either way, though. If they're, you know what I mean? Like, if they're going this direction,
Yeah.
seems like War Games isn't going to involve any of them, which kind of sucks.
Right.
Jordan, how do you not do that?
right.
Jordan Strong, what would be your dream Survivor Series match, NXT versus AEW? Oh, man.
Survivor Series.
Moxley, Pac, Omega,
Jericho
Jericho,
and Rhodes
and Rhodes.
versus the Undisputed Era.
Did you just pick all 5 WWE guys? Oh, no, one is Omega. One's Omega.
They're the best ones.
Not Dustin. Wait, did you say Dustin?
No, Cody.
Cody
Okay.
And then you'd have Gargano, Ciampa.
and the Undisputed Era.
Yeah, 3 of the 4. Who do you take out, though?
Well, Balor. Put Balor in there,
Balor.
too. And then Cole and Strong. It'd be pretty sweet.
Yeah.
And who wins?
O'Reilly.
That one. Time limit.
Oh,
AEW.
God, fuck you. Oh, it's AEW rules? Draw.
Yeah, they draw. No, NXT wins that for sure. All right, next.
Kevin, being in the UK, I pay no attention to viewership ratings. I'm firmly in the NXT camp after 4 episodes, but I still like to watch AEW. Is it really a case of either, or can we just enjoy both? Well, no, you
Yeah,
can enjoy both all you like.
I enjoy both. But
We
of
watch
course,
both.
This podcast is about who wins.
I watched WCW and WWEF back in the day, and it was fine. One time this
mean-
one was better, sometimes this one was better. Went
Yeah.
back and forth.
And Jericho's the best on the mic every week. He's winning best acting almost every time. Like, his segments are fucking gold.
They're gold, Jerry.
Unless
gold.
it's Brandy Rhodes.
Pop culture. Do you think AEW should or will introduce a new championship within the first year? Like a women's tag title, hardcore? I mean,
Women's tag title. They don't have enough women as it is.
no, definitely not women's tag. But yeah,
I think
sure
they
they
need
will.
like an intercontinental championship
Something
for
like
MJF.
Intercontinental.
They need something for MJF to hold.
sure.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
Agreed.
Sam the Man, Garcia with the OC with Balor versus Undisputed Era and War Games, or can we just have the OC traded for future considerations to NXT? Why was this not done in Raw or SmackDown? I don't know, Sam. We've wondered that question a million times.
Good call,
It's just that easy. Oh look, turn Balor heel, and it's fucking amazing.
Done.
So easy.
Come to NXT and revive your
That's
career.
the thing is, it's so easy to just make wrestling good. So easy.
So easy.
Just like The Fiend. You
That's
give-
why we're so upset. It's
Just
so
like,
easy.
what do we do with this red title?
Give it to him.
There you go, Fiend.
No.
You're the most over guy.
We're going to make him a supervillain that you can't kill instead.
You sound like Rip Torn there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. An
Men in
intergalactic kegger.
Yeah.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Dodge a ball.
Ryan Black, it seems like Adam Cole will fight Ciampa at War Games. Gargano will fight Balor. Imperium will probably be in War Games rather than the Undisputed Era. So who do you want them to be against? I guess you'd have to go Riddle. Maybe Dream if he's back by then, although we don't really know how hurt Dream is. But
Yeah, we've been kind of
those
discussing that.
after them, it's like, I don't know.
It gets really thin.
Yeah. Matt, I don't know. Matt Murphy, absolutely loving the podcast, guys. What are some of your fastest, most depressing descents to jobber status once a star debuts on the main roster?
The fastest descent.
Easy.
Ginger?
EC3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
I don't
literally
know if he
called
ever
up.
descended. Do you have to be up to descend?
Well,
He started low and then just fell off the face of the earth.
Well, do you count getting a promotion as an ascension? I mean,
The video packages was like, these people, and then EC3. Oh my God, when EC3 arrives.
I've got
okay,
one.
bye.
I've got a good one until him recently winning the title. The IC title was Shinsuke. He started up here was fighting for the title, the main title, and then just fell to the ground until recently. Even now, he's still an IC jobber.
Bobby Roode was like a jobber in 6 months.
Yeah,
he debuted, won the U.S. title, and then was never seen again.
The easy answer
Until
is
recently.
anyone from NXT except for Kevin Owens.
Yeah.
He's managed to stay relevant through all this time.
Mike McNasty, do you think Vince already has a hand in NXT? That'd be a no.
No.
But he also says, do you, just watch the shows, you could tell.
Right.
This one's good. I have a smile on my face when I watch NXT. That's not a joke. Especially at the end of this episode. Ciampa came out, I'm like, Ciampa. And then Johnny comes out, he fucking looks at Ciampa, and then turns, I was like, oh my God.
And then the
It
kick
was
to
amazing.
Finn Balor.
And then I farted. I shit myself.
You can be that happy?
No, I know you were. I jizzed. Yeah.
I jizzed.
No, he says, do you really think he would put it on network TV and let Triple H still have it? I mean, for now,
I don't know.
he certainly
I think
is.
he oversees it, but like it's mostly Triple H.
Ethan Gardner, how bad does Josh want to be a creeper for the Dark Order?
Oh God. I mean, why wouldn't he want to be that?
No.
You might
I
be.
just want to manage them. That's all.
You might be Evil Uno. He's wearing a mask. We don't know. You could be Evil Uno.
No, he's white. I'm brown.
Yeah, but you're pretty pale when that shirt comes off.
That's
I've
true.
seen it
I'm
happen.
not in this. Oh, Lord.
Incorrect. Becky Lynch. How long until they make Darby Allin fuck a dare? He
2
just
weeks?
might. He might stick the skateboard up his ass.
Oh, Lord. Jesus.
Josh having some memories. El Juanismo. How do you think the Astros will fare against the Nationals
4 in a row, baby.
at this point?
I
They got to
think it
win
goes-
2 on the
I think
road.
it goes to 7.
They got to win. They got to win 2 on the road.
No, that's pretty much it.
Kyle Foxton. Do you think Vince sees or hears about the excitement of AEW and NXT and ever questions himself?
No.
No,
Vince is God.
that's a shame.
True.
That's a shame, but yeah, it's true. All right, that's all for fan questions. Thank you, all of you patrons
You're welcome.
on Patreon. No. Leave in the comments what show you thought was better,
NXT.
what awards you would have changed, maybe. I don't know. Let us know.
Yeah.
And we'll see you next time.
What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling. Oh no. And he's always right. Don't you dare have a different opinion. He sounds like Stone Cold Steve Austin. It kinda looks like Kevin Owens. Dean Ambrose is in his daydreams, and Charlotte is in his sex dream. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling. Oh no. Obnoxious, crazy, loud, egocentric, no doubt that's Joe. Self-proclaimed strongest and best-looking man in the world. Loves wrestling, but only part-time. Strong, big Flair's pretty sublime, yeah. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling, oh no. Eric's third most loved, and he can't really hold in his piss. He made hashtag push Eric Gallo, push him off a cliff. Doesn't think Stacy Kubler is that high, and we almost forgot Josh. He's just a troll. What's wrong with wrestling?